Now, we've all been warned mould is going to be a major problem after the floods. And if you want to know just how big the problem can become, ask Travis and Lisa. Their issue has been going on for 6 years and there's no end in sight.
So say they're in the business of disaster recovery, that's what insurance is, but in our case they caused a disaster and now they're refusing to fix it.
This is up there with the most humiliating thing I think I've seen.
This is a story about a hard-working family that's endured 6 years of hell.
We don't know how to fix the house. They're the experts, they're the people we turn to for help, and they've left us stranded, they really have.
Lisa and Travis Ashford had it all. 2 kids, a business and this beautiful home on Victoria's Surf Coast. But when they discovered mould in their home, it set off a chain reaction that not even the best insurance underwriters could have foreseen.
I thought it was bad luck, our experience, terrible bad luck, or we had a mismanaged claim.
Lisa's suffered lifelong allergies, including to a chemical known as salicylates, a common substance found in household products, food and even cleaning supplies, including mould treatments.
I didn't want them to do it. I basically said, can you just cut out the mould and not use any chemical treatment because my allergies are a huge concern, and they said they couldn't do that. But they promised to do it safely.
When the couple returned home, they say the reaction was instant.
At first they told us they only used water and a damp cloth, but we knew that couldn't be right because I had an allergic reaction the minute I walked back into the house. It took them over a year to finally admit that they used a salicylate-based chemical mould treatment.
Lisa ended up in emergency.
I got this text saying I may not be here by the time he gets to the hospital. It was pretty hard to read.
6 years ago, with the bag of clothes the couple left home, they didn't know then they would never return.
We still have the food in the fridge at the house. Everything is as it is as we walked out.
The financial strain's been huge. Trying to juggle an empty house, pay the mortgage on that, and find somewhere to live for ourselves.
Well, Amy put the family in accommodation for just over a year that eventually was cut off, forcing them to live out of a suitcase in holiday rentals. Lisa and Travis are now taking the insurer to court, demanding their home be fixed or rebuilt. One of Australia's leading respiratory specialists claims Lisa should never return home, as exposure to even the minutest concentration of salicylates would result in an allergic reaction, carrying a significant risk of death. While another report found PPE should be used when entering any part of the dwelling due to a high level of airborne mould still remaining. Their claims Amy denies.
She said, "Please don't spray chemicals in my house." They said they wouldn't, and they did.
The couple's hired insurance solicitor Michael Bates from law firm Beryl & Watson.
They created the problem, but they've just walked away. Who does that?
This David versus Goliath showdown is now set to be heard by a judge. We asked Amy and parent company Suncorp for an interview, but they declined, in a statement telling us they found no reason to knock down and rebuild the home.
We take all customer concerns seriously and have undertaken extensive inquiries to investigate the Ashfords' concerns throughout. Independent expert testing at the house has confirmed there is no salicylate contamination, and our experts have advised that any mould now at the house is unrelated to the insurance claims, but is rather caused by design and maintenance issues with the house.
Don't purport to provide a service that is your key business, and don't.
All you want really is happy kids and to provide a safe home for them. And we haven't been able to do that through all of this.
Amy says it is defending the legal proceedings and welcomes the opportunity to resolve the dispute in the courts. Their full statement is on our homepage.